All right, Jocelyn, a big win for you guys, an impressive win against a really, really good Creston team. Just your thoughts on the night?
Honestly, we had a rough game last night. We lost by 4, close to Denison, so we just needed a big comeback tonight, and I think we did pretty well with that.
Yeah, how motivating was last night's result in terms of the way you guys started? I think 31 points in the first quarter, 13 of the first 15. Was last night kind of sitting on your mind a little bit?
Yeah, we were a little upset with ourselves. We thought we could have come out with the win, but we just knew that we had to come out stronger tonight if we wanted to get a win tonight.
You knocked down the first shot of the game, a three-pointer. Did that just kind of loosen you up and get you confident?
Yeah, a little bit. I was kind of upset still about last night, and then warm-ups weren't going the best, but my team just drove in and kicked it out well, so yeah.
What's that feeling like when all of a sudden you hit 1 3 and then you hit another and then it just feels like you can't miss?
Well, I wouldn't say I can't miss, but my team does a good job of driving and kicking. That's what a lot of our plays are set up for us guards to do. So once one falls, you get your confidence up and it's easier to make the next 2 or 3.
Did you know how many you had at a certain point in the fourth quarter there?
I knew I hit 20, but I don't know what I ended up with. I'm not really sure.
8 points and 9 threes. Does the basket ever look that big?
No, it hasn't.
You guys also had 4 in double figures. What does that say about the balance and the depth that you guys have as well?
We really do a good job of spreading out who scores. Ashley's hit 20 already this year, and Caitlin had her highest scoring game tonight. So I think we share the ball really well, and just whoever's on, we make sure they get the ball in their hands so they can score.
The offense was obviously sparked by the defense early on. You guys being able to create turnovers. What was it that you guys were doing well defensively?
I think the 2 guards up top and then Claire, the post to start, they were just getting the trap set up really well, and they were working together to get the ball taken away and then scoring.
It's a really good Creston team that you guys beat. How do you try to build off this win knowing that there's just a handful of games left in the regular season?
Yeah, well, we have 3 games next week, so we have practice on Sunday. We just got to keep working hard to see where we get put postseason.
2 or 3 kids out there that can't score, right? We play teams like that. We love it because then your defense just revolves around those 3 kids or whatever, and it's a little bit easier to play defense, a little less pressure coming from the arc and things like that. So, I was happy Macy took it, and obviously happy it went in. So, it's just what they're trained to do.
It just looked like the whole team was in the zone tonight.
Yeah, just even between the bench, our sub kids, they get into the game sometimes, but tonight they were really amped up. Obviously, I would say last night had a lot to do with that. I think everybody was pretty disappointed with the third quarter we put together last night, and excited about the run we made when we were down 10 or 11 there in the fourth quarter, came back to tie it, and then let Denison earn that win. But some of these girls felt like we let something kind of slip through our hands after we worked so hard to get back to tie it up.
How much of an emphasis was there coming into tonight on being able to kind of fluster them early on with your defense like you guys did?
Our whole focus was if they get comfortable in the half court, it's going to be a field day for Fields. It's going to be pass it in the high post at the elbow, and then it's going to be a lob down low. And last year we went into halftime. I think we were down 18 down in Creston, and we didn't know what bodies to put out there. We were in 2-3 zone. We're trying to clog it all up, and we're in foul trouble. And we just decided we're going to press the heck out of them and push the ball, and we ended up coming out and winning that one. So that was kind of the plan we're going to go with tonight until it didn't work, and it ended up working out for us. So we're happy we went along with that. But we just want to make sure the tempo is up pace, whether it's in the half court and we're pushing the ball on misses, or whether it's after we make it to get the traps down there in the corners and take chances on their lob passes.
I think 16 threes for you guys tonight. Obviously, you aren't going to hit that every night, but as a coach, how nice is that to know that you guys are able to score from the outside?
Well, yeah, it's really nice. We trust each other. I trust them shooting. All right, they trust me telling them to shoot, but we shoot a lot of threes in practice, a lot of threes. Once those are going, then Claire and Macy, and Caitlin can get a little bit easier look down low. So that was kind of the idea, and we're going to try to pull Fields out to that high post as much as we could, and then hopefully open up some of those driving lanes so we could if we didn't get the clean layup, we could get that kick out for the 3.
You guys have had a lot of really good stretches of play, especially since Christmas. Does that first quarter Is that the best stretch yet?
I would say so. Going into this one, that first half versus LC was something impressive. I thought even that third quarter, I guess, versus LC was pretty good. But tonight, everything just seemed to work. Whatever we yelled out there for them to run, it just kind of worked out for us. And there's not many nights where that happens, so you just ride that momentum.
Coming off a tough loss last night, you're playing a really good Creston team tonight. We're getting towards the end of the season. What does a win like this do confidence-wise?
It better make everybody feel pretty confident, and it's a little bit easier to put that loss last night behind us and try to move forward and have a positive attitude and, just focus on our jobs, each kid's job, and focus on what they have to do out there for us to be successful, and just focus on the next game. We got 4 games left in the regular season, and I think we need to get all 4 of them. But we can't focus on all 4 of them at once, obviously. So just coming to practice and learning your role, all right, learn what your job is for that game, and just executing and continue to share the ball. Just continue to move it in the half court, whether it's driving and kicking or screen and roll, whatever that is. But everybody just got to continue to do their job and focus on what they need to do to help us be victorious.
You think a game like this and a statement like this will have a big impact on how things could get drawn up as for the regional picture?
If we take care of business, and they're going to come out like February 8th, the week of February 8th. If we take care of business now, between now and then, I think that does us a lot of good tonight. It's kind of hopefully sends us in the right direction.
You just scored 91 against a top 10 rated team. Did you know your team had that much in them?
I don't know. We scored 80-some versus Kemper earlier this year, but I don't know what I thought. When the 3 ball was going, anything was possible. And we went into halftime where everybody's excited, and I was just trying to get their attention. Like, this game's not over. I seen DCG kind of get up on them at half, and then Creston came back in that third quarter, made a run on them, then DCG made another run back at them. But if we were going to get lackadaisical, it could get interesting, and we just didn't want them to get any hope or idea that they could get back into that game. And I think we ended up getting a turnover on that first possession and scoring, and I think everybody just kind of got excited and relaxed and let it go.